Welcome to the 513 podcast. I'm your host, Nick Nickel, also known as Bengals Storm. I'm here with my co-host, Johnny Raider, JR, and we're here with a very special guest, Toledo legend, Bengals draft pick, fastest mofo you'll ever see, wearing the Cincinnati stripes, Tycen Anderson. How you doing, man?
I appreciate that good introduction, man. Mean a lot. Appreciate y'all having me on the show, man. But I'm doing good. I can't complain. Here, still in Cincinnati for the off season, recovering from my ACL injury, kicking it with family and friends, and just taking it all in, enjoying the off season, really.
Yeah, man. I mean, just day by day with both seeing you recover and also just praying that we get to the NFL season soon. But
Yes.
yeah, man, we got some questions to ask you, and yeah, man, let's get this
Let's do
started.
it, man. Yeah, and that NFL season is gonna be back right around here soon, though, man. It's always that weird phase in between, like once football really ends and college football ends, and it's like, all right, what's really going on? Then basketball season going, and then that end, and it's like, all right, it's baseball time. So it's all really, we ready to have some fun.
Yeah, man, but we got questions, so let's get started, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, so first question I have for you today is going back into last season. You tore your ACL against San Fran, which reports came out that you played through it and didn't even know you tore your ACL. So I want to know what the story of like what happened that game, and also how did you find out it was torn and your season was over?
Yeah. So I mean, I think it happened like our first punt coming out of halftime. Really, our first punt dang near the game. We were I beat the dude, and I'm coming to the ball. I see the returner. I'm getting close to him. He ain't single fair catch yet. So I'm thinking in my head, I'm about to get my opportunity to light him up. He signals fair catch. I'm like, oh snaps. Now I'm like, oh snaps. All right, you got to get out this dude way, because you feel me. You hit him, it's gonna be bad news once you get to that sideline. So I kind of plant to get out of his way. And as soon as I plant, I just feel like my knee like hyperextended. And when it hyperextended, I just hurried up and kind of like jumped back onto my right leg. And as I was jumping on my right leg, I got hit at the same time, and I felt it immediately, but I didn't really think nothing of it. And obviously, my knee hurting, so I don't really know what's going on. So I go to the tent. We do everything, get everything right, and I think I'm ready to play again. I mean, every athlete, you feel me, you never really know you out of the race until you literally can't go no more. And at that time, my adrenaline was so high that we really I didn't know it was my ACL we didn't know, the team didn't know, we didn't know it was my ACL. So in my head, I hyperextended my knee, and I'm just trying to push through this little pain for 2 more quarters. You just got to get through 2 more quarters. And once I got through them 2 quarters, boy, my adrenaline slowed down and everything, feel me, started to tighten up. Whew, it was a rough plane ride back. I say that. It was a rough plane ride back to the crib. But I found out that I tore my ACL the day after the game. We had an MRI. The doctor came in there after the MRI and doing testing on my knee and doing some testing. He gets on my right knee. He's like, "You feel that good? Oh, that's great right there." Gets on the left side, does it. He's asked me like, "Do you feel that?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't feel nothing there." Not thinking nothing though. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling nothing." And I just remember, you feel me, him telling me like, "Yeah, your ACL is gone." And I'm like, "Damn, my ACL, like I don't have what?" It was just not the news that, you feel me, nobody want to be hurt. Nobody want to be season-ending injury, especially, you feel me, having the little 8 or 9 game stretch that I had. I was playing well, playing high level football. So it's always, you feel me, just terrible, you feel me, to get hurt and to have a season ending injury. So that's really how I found out that doctor's appointment the next day.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so this mainly confirms something I was thinking watching it last season. I remember seeing that punt in which you like fell, like did a roll, and just I was like, oh, is he like, you were down for like 3 seconds, like, oh, is he hurt? Because I'm watching on the TV, and I see you get up, and I'm like, oh, it looks like he's fine, hopefully. And then I see you come back, and he's like, oh yeah, he's fine. And then 2 days later, Twitter notification, yeah, your favorite special team standout, torn ACL. Hope you guys love that. I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
because when I first hit the ground, it was like I felt it, but like I hit the ground, and I'm like, I knew I'm hurting, but it's like you got to get up. You got to get up, and luckily, you feel me. I don't know if I'd have been able to just get up off the ground if I didn't have nobody there to, you feel me, kind of pull me up. So it was lucky as soon as I rolled over, Jordan Odom on that team, he was right there to help me up. So it was like as soon as I rolled over and hit the ground, it was like boom, I'm up now, and that's like all right, I'm on my feet. But I'm like, it took me a while to take my first steps because I'm like, dang, my knee kind of feel weird. Is everything cool? And when I first took a couple steps, I'm like, this don't really feel that good. All right, let's take some more. And I'm like, all right, this kind of feel okay. And I'm just like, all right, we got 2 more quarters to get through. Just keep fighting and just see can. If I knew if I could run on the sideline, I was like, all right, if you can run, all right, you good. And I did a couple like jogs down and back. I'm like, all right, I think I got enough in the tank to at least protect myself on the field because that's what it's all about. You can't go out there and not be able to protect yourself, or you go get blasted out there. So if I had enough juice to just protect myself out there, I'm like, all right, let's get it. I can get through. I can get through a couple more plays.
All right, Tyson, you can do a whole lot more than special teams. I mean, in the first preseason game, I know it's preseason, but you got yourself 2 picks. You brought one into the house. One, how did it feel to get those picks in the game? And one, bring it to the house. It's a battle to make the 53, especially in the preseason. But how does that feel, getting those 2 picks in that big of a situation for yourself?
No, yeah. I mean, honestly, it felt. I mean, if you anybody catch 2 picks in a game, I ain't gonna lie, you feel like the best player ever for real. So, but I mean, just to come off the my rookie year and how it went to basically tell the world that you feel me, I'm here again and I'm serious about this and I put in a lot of work for this moment. So just to see my you feel me, all the hard work I did and put in and went through and all the things that I was facing through that long year of football when I was sidelined and dealing with my injury, it was for sure like it was like man, all that hard work kind of paid off type of thing. So that was one of the like my like special moments for sure in the NFL just up to this date, just going through that process because a lot of people go through that process and to be so in their head that they miss their next moment because they think that everybody against them and they think the world against them. But in your darkest moments, if you ain't working hard to you better get to working hard because you don't want to miss your next moment. And that's kind of was my mentality the whole time that I was sidelined, and I was lucky enough and thankful enough to hit a home run when my number got called to show the world that Tycen Anderson for the Bengals is serious.
yeah, man. I mean, that pick six being the first touchdown of the season was insane. I was looking down my phone, look back up, and you're at the 20s. Like, all right.
Yeah, I just got next time I
Can't
get a
believe I
pick
missed
six.
it.
Next time I get a pick six, I just got to come a better celebration. That's the only thing I gotta hit my gritty or do my dance or hit my Deion Sanders or something. So I got to do something to spice things up a little bit.
You're going to get a group celebration in with all your fellow DBs next time, take a picture with that photographer. You
I
got
don't
some.
know. Cause I don't know. We gonna see. We got some hard flicks though. That little scene. It's a lot of cool stuff that happened, but we gonna see. You be in the moment and just anything happen. You just kind of black out and just get smacked on your helmet 35 times, and so it was a lot going on.
Who in that DB room has the best celebrations, you think?
Best celebrations. So you got to give it to Cam. Yep, yep. So Juice.
All right.
Got to give it to Juice right now.
I mean, not complain. I could. Yeah, he has some pick sixes himself, but
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't. Yeah,
well,
yeah, he got some. He got his signature. You feel me? The seatbelt he do, but he always, you feel me, got good energy and always celebrating and turning up with everybody. So you got to go him right now for sure.
speaking about the DB room, the Bengals secondary is one of the youngest in the league. I mean, in terms of starters, you got Mike, who's a seasoned veteran, but after that,
Yeah,
it's year 2, year 3 guys all over the place. And
yeah.
how do you think the entire secondary is going to gel more this upcoming season?
I mean, I feel like every time you get just you feel me opportunities to work with somebody else to know somebody else's game and just to communicate what you see versus what they see is just go make us better in the long run. So I mean, yeah, we kind of we feel like in our room we wasn't as successful as we wanted to be. We didn't get as many turnovers as we wanted as a team, and we a high achieving group. We set out a lot of goals for ourselves, and we playmakers at the end of the day. So we know you feel me moving forward. We just want to make more plays on the ball, be more disruptive, and just you feel me get hands on receivers and tight ends, and just play our game and just be physical and just be us and do it. Play winning football for real. Protect the paint. Play winning football, and that's what we want to do. And we know we young, but we got OGs, and we didn't. At least since I've been there, we've had a lot of older veteran players. You feel me to pour into us and help us out. So yeah, we year 2, year 3 players, but we had a lot of OGs in our room and in our corners to just put us up on game and bring us up to speed as quick as possible.
Outside of that DB room, what DB do you say? Which one do you watch the most film on? What do you emulate your game after? Like, who's your favorite DB of all time that you model your game after?
Man, so I mean, who I like to watch a lot right now, like if you ain't cutting on that Jesse Bates tape and seeing how he attacking the ball and seeing how he coming down here and seeing how he being a leader on the team, and just seeing it from a personal level every day, seeing the greatness and the attention to detail that he got. So for me, it's for sure him number one. Obviously, not even close. And then just like a all time, it's like yeah, it's Ed Reed, Troy Polamalu. You feel me? I was just watching some Steve Atwater highlights today, so yesterday. So it's a lot of great DBs that I watch. Obviously, you can't go wrong with Dion. I mean, Jair, Marshawn, all those guys. Like I mean, to Cheeto Awuzie. So we got the guys too. Like yeah, you cut the tape on you, it speaks for itself. So those for sure the list of like players I say. But Jesse for sure, seeing him how he was in our building, but now he turned it up even another level at the Falcons. So to watch that film, if you ain't watched that film, oh my God, whew, that's teach tape. A lot of teach tape.
Speaking of upcoming DBs in the draft and the combine, your fellow Toledo football player Quinyon Mitchell, he's
Oh
coming
yeah,
up. What do you think
oh
of
yeah.
him?
Oh yeah, that's my guy, man. Man, I mean, you just got to be happy for people for me. You paved the way, and you put a young player on the game, and you build him up, and for him to, because we've been there now. Me and my Sam Womack, who plays on the 49ers, play nickel corner for 49ers. We were like his OG DBs that he looked up to at Toledo, and we have our own DB groups that we looked up to. It's a big pipeline of DBs that's coming out of Toledo that came out of Toledo. So for him, he taking it further than any of us ever have taken it. So they projected him like a first round pick right now, and to me, he is. You look at the tape. I mean, hey, the tape speaks for itself, and what he about to do at the combine. Oh my God. Just be ready. Just be ready, because he about to put on the show. I don't know exactly what events he doing, but man, he got everything you need: the size, the speed, the ball skills, the mentality. He got everything, man. So I'm excited for him, man. So it's crazy just to watch. You feel me? Him grow to who he is. Because I remember him. I was his host on his official visit. So to see him go from that official visit to what he is now it's crazy to see.
Yeah, man. I mean, just saying a report came out yesterday that one of the positions Cincinnati's looking to in the draft is cornerback. So if he's there at 18, if like a team like Jacksonville doesn't take him and they want to go corner, then
Leave the door open. I mean, yeah,
yeah.
he for sure in a spot in the draft where it's like, I mean, it's gonna be so many different. It's just wants and needs. Who wants what? Who needs what? Who sees him as being who he is and who I know him to be. So who knows? But to God on his side, and he gonna be in a great organization, hopefully, and to hopefully it's with the Bengals. But either way it go, I just want my bro to be happy. That's all I ask for, and just keep balling out.
Yeah, man. I mean, but speaking about the teammates you have right now, you've had a lot of practices and training camps with some of the best weapons in the entire NFL.
Oh yeah.
Who has been your favorite matchup you've had? Tight end, receiver, running back, any of them?
For me, I play safety, so I'm really not going up against you. For me, Jamar and T and M and TB, T Boyd, T Boyd a little bit on the scout team stuff. But obviously it's. I would have to say honestly, Hayden Hurst. I would say Hayden so far. So far, he for sure. Hayden is for sure. Just always getting you go get good rep every time. He gonna be good and precise in and out his cuts. He gonna be strong at the catch point. So I would say probably Hayden for sure as far as tight ends on the Bengals. Hayden, I like Hayden game a lot, but we got some good ones too. So I like Hayden for sure, number one though.
So with Quinion being going to be drafted soon,
Mhm.
thinking of that, what was your NFL draft experience like, and does it bring you back at all?
Yeah, for sure, bring me back. I always hit them. We always talk. You feel me? Whether that's just helping them, just do so many various things. That's agent stuff. Figuring out where he go train at. Just so many different things. And he went to the Senior Bowl just like I went. So just letting him understand how the week will go, what it's gonna look like, what days you gonna be doing what you can expect, how did my body feel after, how did it feel leading up during it, whether or not he should do certain things. So I mean, we bounce ideas off. He bounced a lot of ideas off me just to hear my opinion on stuff. But so we talk a lot, and for sure that for sure brings a lot of the stuff around full circle to me. Just so I remember those days again because he going through it. So it just bring up a lot of memories for real from the Senior Bowl, from the combine, from pro day, just a bunch of stuff. So him going through it for sure helped me just remember all the stuff that I was going through, but all the stuff I went through was helping him go through it because he just taking the coaching from me and things that I wish I could have did better, things that I could have said or things like that. So just putting him on game on just so he can have another advantage, I guess.
All right. So last question I have for you. I don't know if I asked you this last year, but it's the Bengals locker room ping pong. And first of all, if I ask you about what's an update on, second of all, has there been like a group of people with like this off-season rehabbing that you faced, and who do you think's been the best player you faced?
Yeah, so right now, you feel me? We going through that whole. We getting a new locker room, so the whole locker room ain't nobody even in the locker room. It's a bunch of stuff going on as far as that with the logistics. So whole locker room go be brand new. So we ain't really even playing no ping pong right now. So and ping pong is really like an in season thing.
All
So,
right.
and you feel me? With my injury, I'm kind of falling down the ranks a little bit. So you feel me? So but I will say if we're doing a vote in the DB room, I'm number one.
All right.
And
Oh,
and
okay. What about overall?
and Cheeto is gonna have a
Yeah.
problem. And Cheeto gonna have a problem with that, but I don't care. He can't beat me. Nick
Okay.
Scott might have a problem with that, but I don't care. Take it up with somebody else.
All right. But what about overall? Let's bring that confidence down a bit. Who's the best player that's been a Bengal in your 2 years? Best Bengal you've seen in ping pong?
That I face probably Mitch Wilcox that I faced, but Joe B good. He ain't been playing like that much no more, but he's solid, real good. It's really like him, Mitch, and who else really good at ping pong? Trent Irwin pretty good. Trent Taylor.
I
Yeah, Trent Taylor,
saw
TT.
a
Yeah.
lot of Instagram
Yeah.
stories of people hating him in that department.
He got good work and he a lefty too, so it make it even more challenging. But he nice. He got a good slow game, fast game. He got everything for real. I ain't at his level, so I ain't even got on the table with him yet. But just watching him play, he's nice. He's nice. But in the DB room, I'm number one,
All right.
and that's the only room that matter right now for me. I'll try to conquer the other rooms later. DB room, I'm number one.
All right.
Not throwing shots at anybody. Who's the worst ping pong player on the team?
The worst is crazy. I don't even know because the worst player he obviously don't play. So, but like
Yeah.
dudes who trash. Oh, Alan George trash. He gonna be so mad that I said that. AG he not that good. Yeah, Dak's not that good, but Dax got a lot better though, so I can't really say he not that good no more. He got a lot better. But yeah, I would say just the people who don't play. So any person I could say, I'm gonna just say a random person that I never see on the table. Ted Karras is probably bad at ping pong. I don't know. I never seen him play, but he don't play, so I'm gonna just say he bad. He the worst. Don't know though. But Dax and AG for sure. Thumbs down.
I mean, AG he's catching a body today. Why, my God, just.
That's my guy. He know I love him, so I always try to joke with him and throw him under the bus a little bit.
All right, JR, you got any more questions?
All right, this might come out of left field here, but if you're playing the new college football game that's coming out in the summer, are you rebuilding Toledo into an amazing program, winning national championships left and right?
Come on, we could be a powerhouse.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And we already a powerhouse. I'm just on here talking junk, man. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Thanks for coming on to the 513 podcast, Tyson, and thanks for everyone listening to the 513 podcast. Make sure to subscribe. We'll have all the socials in the link below and Tyson's social media, so you can follow him and watch as he gets AP, All-Pro, first team, special teams.
I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all for having me on. We go do it again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.